Hello everyone, Krydex here. Welcome to OpenTTD. This stands for Transport Tycoon Deluxe, a game made by Chris Sawyer, same guy who did Rollercoaster Tycoon and Rollercoaster Tycoon 2, and improved by the community in open source everything. So, I don't know much about this game. I've got the smallest amount of gameplay possible to not be a complete fool for the first 15 minutes, but apart from that, I don't know much. We are playing with all vanilla settings for the most part. I've messed with these a bunch of times to try to generate random maps, but I think this is pretty close to just what the defaults are. I could go a little bigger, but I don't think for my first map I want a huge map, so we're going to go with 256 by 256. And if I hate it, we can always start a new one later. I'm sure I'll learn lots of things that will make me want to rebuild. So we're going to dive in and see what we have going on here. I don't know enough to care about where or how anything is laid out, so we're just not going to regenerate, and we're gonna jam out to the awesome beats and learn how to play OpenTTD together. As far as all of you here on stream, thank you guys so much for being here. I do want to discover a lot of the game for myself. If there's something super simple like a hotkey that I'm missing or an easier way to do something, I'm fine with you guys chiming in with that kind of stuff. But if you want to provide like a here's how you should play type thought, I would appreciate if you asked first, just because at least in this one I kind of want to discover it a little bit myself. And yeah, I'm gonna pause it because we're already burning daylight here. I might need to turn is the music too loud? It feels loud. It's good jams though. So what I do know about the game is that you transport things, and you can do that with roads, rails, apparently streetcar lines. There are ships, there are airports, and you connect cities and industries, and you make money. One complaint I've seen a bunch of times, even just looking through reviews, is that you can transport anything anywhere. It's not really logical, like, oh, you can't just transport people from this city to this city because they don't need it. You can basically deliver mail and passengers anywhere. You can deliver any coal to any power plant, stuff like that. But that's fine. I don't feel like that's something we have to complain about. So to start out, I think I want to do a passenger bus because I don't really know what I'm doing. So I'm going to make a road, and do I care? Not really. We'll make one of a medium-ish distance. Oh, this is railroad. Whoops. What's up, Dukes? Good to see ya. You're at work watching Twitch. Always a good time. I'm just gonna build a road. I can't build while I pause. I'm gonna build a road connecting these two cities, and we're gonna go from there. I'm guessing this is not the most profitable option, but that's okay. I also don't know. Okay, so like a road of length 10 is 3,600 going over that hill. What would it be if it wasn't going over a hill? Oh, that would delete trees, so that actually costs more. That's funny. Oh, that estimated cost message is hidden by me. That's interesting. Building over farmland is expensive. Whoops. Yeah, I guess we already have spent 20,000 on roads. Oh well. So yeah, the part delivering coal to any power plant is reasonable, but then paying more for the farther coal doesn't really make sense. I would agree with that. So I do know we need to build a bus station to transport people, because people ride on buses. And we want the bus station. See, here's the thing. I think the coverage area here, it does matter if it's over all the houses. So like the more houses it's over, I think the more people we can get going. So I'm gonna do a bus station here on the through. And then we're gonna go here, and maybe we need 2 stations for this place. Although, see, the thing is, I don't know how exactly, like, can you tell it not? Because I don't want it to go to a station here and then a station here, and then just take people from here to here in the same city. You know, I only want it to do cross city. So for now, I'll just put it near the bigger population area, and we'll see. Oh, you can extend coverage with control. Interesting. Good to know. Music's a little too loud. Yeah, it sounds a little too loud to me too. Maybe that's a bit better. Okay, now I need a road depot. I think I'll put it over near the bigger city. But as far as I know, the stations do cost money for maintenance, so you can't just build them with a one-time cost. There's a later cost. So then we build a road depot here, and this is what lets us get vehicles, and we are going to get a bus. All of these are just for different cargo types. So passengers, we only have one choice. Buy vehicle. And then I can close that. I do have the right click to close menu turned on. Lets me handle the menus earlier. Okay, so then I have to do the vehicle orders. And it's going to be pretty simple. We're going to go from front field to tuning well. And then I think I can wait for a full load. And then I can also wait, unload all, something like that. So I think for now I can just leave it the way it is. Call it good and hit go. And then let's see if this works. And I also read, there were a few things I was confused about. So I read that this will not start filling up with passengers until it knows that there's a bus that can do it. So usually the first trip, citizens celebrate! The first trip of a bus is pretty useless. Directions without instructions will automatically pick up available cargo and drop it off. Yeah. So now there's 9 passengers waiting, but he's already on his way to tuning well. All right, road vehicle number 1. Here, can we follow it? It's Magical Journey. Is it this one? Control click. Opens a new, double click follows it. There we go. Oh, I can't zoom while it's following. Yeah, we can always turn it around. I don't know if that changes its orders though. I maybe would have to tell it to go back to front field again, but this is fine. There aren't passengers here either. So does the bus actually have to show up for the first time before it starts? Yeah, there. Interesting. So then I can go to its orders and then skip that, and then it'll go to tuning well again and pick up at least a couple people here. Road vehicle details, I think we can see it's lost us some money so far. But it has 3 passengers. Our first passengers. And like all this maintenance interval stuff, we'll figure all that out eventually. I'm just gonna leave that the way it is for now. I'm guessing we're gonna get like $7 or something ridiculously low. And we have 77 passengers here, so I'm probably gonna need 2 or 3 buses. You know, because if you think about it, this can only hold 30, right? 30, 31. And so this is built up about 90 in the time of one full trip. So I'll probably need 3 buses for this route. And there we go, 86 bucks. Ta-da! And so, yeah, that's it. That's how the game works. And now he's gonna go back and He's already picked up 31 from front field, and he's going to go all the way to here, drop them off, and we'll make some money from that. So the first thing I want to do is copy some vehicles. So you can clone a vehicle, and control-click will share the orders. So that's very handy. And I can just click on that. The other thing that I've noticed you can do is you can clone and then click on this little window, so it's not too hard to... Q does not exit. That's Factorio hotkeys. Anyway, so these now have copied orders. We can see they all have the same orders. And so then I can hit go, and then those will go out. Now, they're not going to be very distributed evenly, so that's fine. But I guess that doesn't matter a ton. But they'll pick up 60 passengers there and then get going. And there you go. Control L click while using GoTo will set it as a wait for full load. Oh, that's interesting. Wait for full load is way more important for, I feel like, longer distances. Yeah, see, this one doesn't build up a ton of passengers because there's only 211 people, whereas this is... What is that? 676? So this is triple the size. I probably should have gone between these two cities because there's going to be way more passengers here, but whatever. We're having fun. We're having fun. We're learning. So, why did you guys see that frame of like the main menu when I tabbed back in? That was really weird. Every time I tab out, it like minimizes. In any case, I want to do something with industry. So we have coal here. These are factory or steel mills, which require iron ore. This is oil refineries, which makes goods from oil. We'll just imagine they're making toys. There's oil here, so that could be a way I transport. Or the coal over here to the power plant here could be a thing we do. Forests, I think we need to transport that to a sawmill, if I'm remembering correctly. I don't know. Is this a sawmill? Yeah, this is a sawmill. So we could bring wood from here to here. There's a factory here, which requires a few different things and makes goods. More iron. Yeah, I think for now, let's do the wood to the sawmill. I like that. Seems reasonable. I'm still going to go with roads. I don't understand trains very well yet, so we're not going to do trains yet. And, straight line is best line, right? Can't do diagonal roads, so... I'll just, we'll connect up to that town in case I need something for that later. Do a corner here, and there we go. There's my road for sawmill stuff. And so we don't want a bus station, we need a truck loading. And I guess I don't totally understand the difference between these and these. I mean, I know these are in line and you can build them on a road, whereas these are almost like they pull off into these sections. Also, do I need to have the whole... do I need to have the whole sawmill in the coverage area, or do I just need to have one square of it in the coverage area? I think it's just one square. But I might want multiple loading stations, so I'm going to start with one here. And we'll connect there. And then I can build more here if I need to. So then, yeah, this accepts wood. And then I need another one to collect wood. So that'll be this orientation facing... These face the direction they're like in the corner of, so this faces southwest here. Like that. Okay. And then we need another depot for this route. Where'd that go? Oops, that's not the right button. Road depot. And we need a new vehicle with the wood cargo Whitcomb wood truck. Costs about 10 grand. It can carry 20 tons of wood. Costs me 800 a year. And we're gonna buy one, do the orders, and then clone it. Oh, this only exists when it's in a depot. I was gonna say, because I was like, I don't remember that button being there to buy a clone of it. Because if we click on this, that button is a send to depot. Oh look, our first year. We are making not good profits because we spent so much on construction and new vehicles, but hopefully our profit will add up. Or at least we make a profit. Hey Dukes, have a great day. Enjoy your work. Road vehicle 4. Yeah, I'm aware of that. Let's look at our profits. Yeah, we're making a profit. Not a ton, but this is at least a... Oh, he broke down. Ruh-roh. So I know I said light backseating, but I do have a question for those in the crowd. How do I do maintenance? What even is maintenance? Because I know, like, when they break down, they automatically go to a depot. I've seen that happen. But then in the vehicle's orders, there is somewhere here in the details, there's like a default maintenance interval 150 days. Is there because there's like percentage or days, and I'm just not sure, should I change that? If I should, what should I do with that? I don't know what a good maintenance schedule is for these things. In any case, we'll come back to this for a second. Okay, so this vehicle is gonna go from here. We are gonna full load any cargo or all cargo. I don't know the difference between any and all. The only thing it can pick up is wood, so that doesn't really matter in this case, but I'm curious what that would mean. And then we're gonna go to... Why is that? Unload all. Okay. There we go. And then we should just be able to hit go. Clicking here makes it go. And that'll get going with some wood transport. And hopefully it'll wait for a little while there. Yay, first truck arrives. Bing. Okay, so he'll get Herbie fully loaded there. And then we're gonna clone him. I'm gonna start with 3 trucks and we'll see if that's enough. Again, I control click there, which makes it share the orders. So if I change the orders, it'll change for all 3 of them, which is what we want. And then I'm gonna start these vehicles. And then, yeah, we should get some decent money from bringing the wood over here. And then it actually produces goods from that. So then I can take those goods and transport them somewhere else, which probably is worth more money than wood, I would hope. There's a button somewhere. I've already made $45.80 this year. I don't know where the button is. Delivered cargo graph. Nope, that's not it. Cargo payment rates. There it is. So goods versus wood. Yeah, I mean, goods are worth quite a bit more per 20 distance, unless it's a really long time, then goods are worth less. Because the longer it takes to transport, the more the value goes down. So how much did we get for a full load here? Oh, wait, what the heck? Why didn't... Hey, you dudes. Oh, the first order... These need to be switched. How do I switch these? Can I switch these? Their first order was to unload. Somehow I screwed that up. So let's delete. And then add this one. Control click does a full load. That's not what we want. No loading. Unload all. There we go. Okay, so that way if we add new trucks, they'll do the correct thing first. Okay, so we still have 100 grand from our loan. We can borrow even more, but we're already spending 4 grand a year on loan interest, so I don't... I'm sure, just like in Rollercoaster Tycoon, usually the best strategy is to take out a full loan because the loan interest is relatively cheap and you can make way more money than you spend, but I'm just going to go with my default loan for now. Okay, are they actually loading? What is going on here? What are you... I have definitely screwed something up. Oh gosh. Wow. That's the wrong one. Plardworth Woods is the loading one, so we want to delete this. This is full load. Any cargo. Then we go to Sardingworth. See, why is it adding it to the top? Insert a new order before or add to the end of list. I want to add to the end of list. There we go. Delete that one. This is unload all. Now you guys need to turn around and go to Plardworth Woods because you don't have any cargo. There we go. Now it's loading. Alright. That's what I like to see. Okay. I think they're working now. I might even need 4 trucks for this. We'll see. I want to give this a minute to empty out now that I actually have the orders correct, but I might need 4 or 5 even. This makes 108 tons of wood. This percentage, I was also really curious what this meant, so I looked that up at one point. And this represents kind of the station rating. As you get faster vehicles and things are sitting for less time and a few other things, then this will, basically a higher percentage of this number will end up in your station. So right now I'm only getting about 50 tons per month. And so I don't know how fast these trucks go, but we essentially need 2.5 trucks per month on this route for the amount we have currently. So I don't know if we can easily see like how long a truck's trip takes. Maybe there's a way to do that, but either way, here's our profit. Ooh, 1,200 every time. So that's good. I am guessing we're gonna need more than 3 trucks. I'm just going to add 2 more now, and we'll see if that's too many. Clone that vehicle with control click and tell them to go. So we'll have 5 trucks on this route. We'll see if that's good. What are all these buttons? Shade window, only show the title bar. Resize window to default size. I can also grow and shrink this. You can see our ratings, coverage, okay. And then we can pin it. But if I right click, it still closes it. Okay. That just means delete. The delete key, which closes all windows, won't close it. Alright. So hopefully we have a decent amount of profit rolling in. We've spent a lot. We just spent 20 grand more on those trucks, but they'll pay for themselves eventually. Maybe I should transport some coal to a power plant. There's coal here. Oh, that's too far. There's coal up here, and there's coal down here. Which one's farther? They seem about the same to me. This one might be slightly farther, but it also might be the perspective making me think it's farther. This one already has a depot on the road, so I could just use this and have the same depot. And then we'll have our first intersection and see if that... I don't think we have enough traffic for that to clog up, so I think I will just use this same roadway here. I don't know if I'll have enough money to get all the way there. Go through here. That was $5 grand. Roads are expensive, y'all. Who knew? Where'd the power plant go? It's over here. Okay. And I'm guessing it spends quite a bit of money when you go like over something like this because it has to terraform it to be flat. I think X... Nope, X makes everything invisible. What makes just trees invisible, I wonder? I don't know what the button is there. Okay, I just wanted to make sure we had flat land here. So then I should be able to build some unloading stations. Truck loading this way. Build one there. Build one there. Pond Fingley Market Mines. And this should be called Front Field Power. You change that name. Power plant. So that's a more reasonable name. Bam, bam, bam. Oh, you know what I never did? Is post on the OpenTTD content creators. I meant to do that. There we go. Okay. So we need to go from the mines to the power plant, and I need more trucks for that. So we will make a new vehicle, and this time we want to transfer coal. Ballo coal truck. I'm gonna buy... Shift click shows estimated cost. There it is. 88.58. Well, that's obvious. Why would... I don't totally understand that. Why would I need to know that when it already shows it? Okay, your orders are going to be to... So, what did this say again? Control makes station orders full load any cargo. Waypoint orders nonstop, and depot orders maintenance. Share orders or control lets this vehicle share orders with the selected vehicle. Clicking a vehicle copies the orders from that vehicle. A depot order disables automatic maintenance of the vehicle. Interesting. So we are going to control click full load. And then do I shift click? Nope, that gives me a cost. I guess we just would regular click, and that would unload, but we want to make sure it unloads all. I don't know why it wouldn't. I think it would by default, but we'll just be explicit with that. And then that's all we need for these trucks. And I should probably spend all the money I have on this. So we're gonna clone you as much as I can. 6. Hopefully that's not too many. Might be too many. And we're gonna hit go. And look at that, we made 33 grand in 1951. So that's great. But we also spent 112 grand, so we really need to up our income. Hopefully this coal route will be good for us, and we have a fast forward button if we need to just kind of chill for a second and make some money. Now, are these going to get clogged up? I'm curious if... Yeah, I mean, they are having some sort of traffic jam. Okay, now this is a huge production amount. 198 tons is awesome. And what was the So coal compared to wood. So coal is actually more valuable than wood. Gosh, coal is worth a ton of money. I feel like that's... Like, why would you ever transport wood when you can just transport coal, you know? I guess because wood turns into goods, which then you can transport as well. But goods aren't even worth that much more than coal anyway. I feel like goods should be a little higher, maybe. I don't totally understand the game, but it feels weird to have things that are like the second step of the process not being worth that much more. But what do I know? Alright, so these guys are getting full loads of coal. Oh! Now, they're not gonna like hit each... I don't need to make intersections, do I? Like, I don't need traffic lights, that just kind of automatically happens. Ooh, that was close. Do I need a traffic light? I don't see any sort of traffic signals for roads. I'm just gonna assume they won't hit each other. Alright, let's see how much money this makes. Hopefully it's a lot. Big time money, big time. 2,000, 3,000, 10,000. I doubt this will be 10,000. 1,800, not bad. Not bad at all. I feel like the way I have this loading set up, they get in each other's way pretty easily, but whatever. They're spaced out. It'll be fine. Okay, so there's some money. It's already got 120 tons of coal waiting for these trucks to come back, so... Nice. Okay, so now the profit's really starting to roll in. I've already made 20K, and it's only March. Now let's do some organization while we wait for profit to roll in. So what we do is we click on this, I think. Yeah, and now we can group our vehicles and maybe even name them. Group by shared orders, so we can see total profit this year, average profit this year. Something just broke down. Yeah, who knows? In any case, so what I want, how do I do this? Do I just drag into a new group? Yeah, look at that. Okay, so this is tuning well to front field bus passenger. So tuning well ridge to front field passenger line. That's what I'm gonna call that group. And then in that, it did rename them to number 1, 2, and 3, which is awesome. Okay, so it does rename the vehicles. And then this is gonna be my, so it's Plardworth to Sardingworth, Plardworth to Sardingworth, wood. And then this one, gosh, this track is so much louder than the other ones. This one is what? Where are we going? Pond Fingley. I'll do 4 letters for towns. I feel like that'll be enough to remember once I learn the town names. Pond Fingley to Front Field. Front Field. I don't know. Power. Or coal. Coal is what it's transporting. Okay, so now I've at least sort of organized And why are some of these a coin? I'm confused on what these symbols represent. What do these symbols represent? Like, why are those a coin and these are a little blue line? I don't know what that represents. Is it that... Why is that one the only one that has a coin on it? Huh. Don't totally understand what that coin represents. I don't think it's currently selected. I didn't have any vehicles selected. That one's the only one that's got the... Oh, is that the most profitable? Is that what that means? Profit last year? It does have the highest last year number. Maybe that's what it means. Because it is the #1 most profitable last year. I doubt it will stay that way. Maybe it will. That would be interesting if Passenger was my most profitable line. But I want the profit of the line, not the profit of, you know... Yeah, I mean, these lines are way more profitable. And I assume they're looking at the profit of each truck. Yeah, it's counting in, like, the maintenance and the running cost, which I assume is, like, gasoline. Stuff like that. Hey, we're up to 42 grand already. Things are working. Plenty of breakdowns, it seems like. These old 1950s trucks. So what are we looking at? I think these go by quarters. We're making about 16, 17 grand last quarter. Okay, now, subsidy. I don't know what a subsidy is. Service subsidy offered. First wood service from Flumfingford Forest, that's not easy to say, to Sunpool Sawmill will attract a 1-year subsidy. Okay. Well, where is Flunfingford? Can we just find it? This is not that big of a map. Oh, here's Flunfingford. So Flunfingford... No, that's Tuningwell Forest. Is this Flunfingford? Yeah, alliteration forest. Seriously, I cannot say that. Flunfingford Forest. To where? Was this a subsidy button? Where's the subsidy button? There it is. I don't understand what a subsidy does, but we're gonna find out. Okay, there we go. Sunpool Sawmill. Is here. Oh gosh, this is a super short trip. I have a town directory. Dukes, I thought you were going back to work. Why are you still here? Whoa, I am like Oprah with sunglasses. Nice. That's not what I wanted to click on. Where's the town directory? This one? There it is. Sort by name, population, or rating. Okay, so Flunfingford. Okay, there we go. And then Sunpool. Sawmill. So that's kind of how they're... It's like the closest city to the sawmill. But yeah, this is a super easy line to set up. I might even be able to do it with the 50 grand. So we'll see what a subsidy does for us. Probably should. Well, how far away? Because these don't have to be built like right next to. Oh, that's a bus. Truck. There, accepts wood. So I can build it right here even. Save a little bit of drive time. Although, ironically, I wonder if that reduces the... Like, if I drove the wood to the other side of this sawmill, would I get more money for that? Because if so, that would be hilarious. Or does it measure just the distance from the sawmill to the forest? Because I could see it being the ridiculous way. Alright, build thing there. I need a depot. I never know where to build the depot either. It's kind of random what I'm choosing. And then we need more wood trucks. Buy one. Orders. Full load. Drop off. Unload all. You go. We're gonna clone. I don't know. We'll just call this one 3 trucks. See how that goes. This is making 126 tons. And then we'll see what the heck the subsidy thing means. I don't know if that gives me extra money or I don't even know. We'll see. We shall discover. Convert, upgrade the type of road. What does that even mean? Can't convert road type here. Oh no, Acronymus. You generated your Pure Angels world without RSO. That is a bummer. You can always regenerate if at least your starting area is okay. Okay, what is this? Service subsidy awarded. Wood service from Flenfingford Forest to Sunpool Sawmill will pay triple rates for the next year. Oh. So how much money is this? It's 1,500 for this short trip. Okay, so that is pretty great. So that'll make us a lot more money than we should be making for this route, essentially. Now, I feel like the name of the game here is to transport things further because you just get more money the farther things go. So this is not the best subsidy considering how close they are. It'll make a pretty decent profit though, considering this short trip. How is our profit looking? Yeah, still pretty good. Yeah, you can cheese it by going across the map. But we would need a ton of money, right, to invest in a route like that, and we'd want to have, you know, multiple depots for maintenance and all that kind of stuff. But yeah, I'm trying to think, like, we could go I don't have a ton of money, so I can't set up anything too big right now. Let's just see if I have enough trucks on the routes I already have, because I could just buy some more trucks. So, like, the wood route here is just building up tons of wood, so we need more trucks on this route. So, Plardworth to Startingworth, wood, we need a copy, clone vehicle. I'm going to add 3 more trucks, maybe just 4. And we'll see if that can keep up with this. And then what about the coal? How's this doing? That, oh my gosh, we need like 1 million more coal trucks on this one. So that'll be the best way to increase my profits for now, is just adding more trucks to the routes. And what about passengers? I set up this passenger line. That one looks fine. This one looks fine. So I think my 3 buses is keeping up for the most part there. Doodly-doo-doo. Does this have a maximum amount of coal? Is this going to eventually stop? I wonder. Doodly-doo-doo. I also wonder if I'm eventually going to need like a second road for the same route. Can you make wider roads? Is that... like, can you have extra lanes? Doesn't look like it. Well, I just spent money both building and destroying those roads, so that was nice. So goods. I can sell goods somewhere. It looks like this would accept goods. So I could just sell the goods right here with a truck, since it's making goods. I don't know if that's a good idea or a bad idea, but it is an idea. Let's see. So I will do it just to find out if it's a good idea. So, gosh, I can almost make it the same station. It is a goods idea, that's for sure. Nice, Dave. Nice. I mean, I can literally, like... put the two stations here. So I'm probably not going to make a lot of money because of how short of a transport this is. But let's just see what happens. Goods. Ballo goods truck. Can... 14 crates of goods. You're going to go from here. Full load. Go to here. Unload. And see what happens. Yes, I am aware that a truck arrived. I may need to turn off that. I think I can turn that off anyway. Okay, so he loads up his goods. And then probably makes like 200 bucks or something flimsy. Because... yeah, I mean, it's per 20 squares, this is the amount we make. So it's going 4 squares, so it's going to make like 50 bucks. Yeah, 60 bucks. That's really... yeah, they should... I mean, in my mind, there is a much better thing than linear with distance, right? Like, there should be some sort of base rate. There's not even like a y-intercept here, right? It should be linear after a certain amount. You know, I don't know. There should be a minimum amount you make, even if it only went 2 squares, in my mind. Because it makes things like this probably worth... like, are you even making a profit? Yeah, I mean, he'll make a profit, I think, but it's kind of hilarious. I'm gonna delete this route, actually. That's just not worth it. So if I were gonna transport these goods, I would need to transport them to a city farther away, maybe like this one, Londingworth. So then, how do I delete... demolish buildings... I don't want to demolish the road, though. So can I just... nope, that destroys the road, too. I guess I can just rebuild it. And then... depot. Oh, there's a road vehicle in the depot. So I have to go here, drag the vehicle there to sell it, and then demolish the depot. Okay, well that was a waste of money, but we learned something, which is don't make routes that are 4 squares. Because this game doesn't even have a base rate on items to sell. Which I think it very much should, but okay, how's our wood doing? 489? Is that more or less than it was before? I guess I should pay attention to that for a little bit. See if that's growing or shrinking. Is there a way to look at units of cargo delivered? That's not that interesting. Company value, payment rates. Can I look at like total capacity? Basically what I'd like to see is how much cargo is being transported per month on this route in total. Is there a way to see that? Or do I just kind of have to see if this is going up or down? Here we can see the industry chains, which I don't need right now. Ooh, look at my profit in 1953. It's been a good year. 85 grand. Hey, Johnny Smallpox. I don't know if that would work. I'm guessing it would not. Like, if I just built a giant spiral, then it would count as more distance. I hope it wouldn't. If it does, that's so janky. But this is a 1995 game, so it's very possible that it is that janky. I don't know if there's a way to see what I want to see here, to be honest. Like, if I look at this, I can see the profit, but I don't think I can see the cargo. Like, I want to see the cargo transported on this route per month or by year or something. But I don't know if that's possible. Length? What is length? Oh, that would be like the length of trains, maybe? Timetable delay? What is that? This info may not be available to me. So I guess I just kind of have to keep an eye on this? I mean... Show all road vehicles which have this station on their schedule. Yeah, I don't know if there's a way to do this. Let's see, what is this? There's a way to see a timetable, right? Control click to show vehicles timetable. So, ooh, a new redemption where you can make me spend my in-game money on stupid ideas. Now that's not a bad idea for OpenTTD. 10,000 points, I'll spend a third of my money on whatever you want. 20,000 points, I'll spend all of my money on whatever dumb thing you want. That would be hilarious. I may have to add that just for OpenTTD. So this, it looks like, is telling me expected and scheduled. Okay. So this is the expected travel time. And I guess one direction is more downhill. Yeah, it goes downhill, up, down, and then down again. So it's slightly faster going from Plard to Sardingworth? No, because it's full of logs, it goes slower. Interesting. So, gosh, these are breaking down all over the place. How do I make them not break down as much? It's also interesting how they get all clumped up. But basically, the point I'm trying to make here is we can see that there's like a total amount of days here, roughly. You know, this takes like 2 to 3 months. So there's at least an estimate there on these. You know, if I look at this one, we can kind of average them. They look pretty close. Actually, they're exactly the same, so I'm guessing they all change together when they change. Yeah, they change together. So only looking at one is helpful, but it gives you some estimate of about 90 days for the whole trip. So 3 months per how many units of cargo? 20. So 20 tons per 3 months is 7 tons a month. And so then we can click on this and we can see I'm getting 60% of 108, which is about 70-ish. Well, slightly, no, 65. 65, and each of these is 7 tons a month. So I need about 9, probably 10 trucks comfortably. And so if I look at my wood, I only have 9 trucks. So if I add one more, then hopefully that will eventually... And this has stayed right around 500, so that means my rough napkin math was actually not horrible. So we want to clone one of these. We'll send it on its way, and then that should eventually catch up on the wood route. Whew, okay. Yeah, it's very realistic. A truck needs multiple months to go. You know, you just have to imagine the scale of the game is kind of wonky. Like, the buildings... If you imagine the buildings were, you know, way, way, way smaller, then it feels more accurate, you know, but for the sake of, like, visualization, everything looks bigger than it really is. This is like an interstate going, you know, from one state to the other side of the country. Even then, you would need multiple months. You can go across the entire United States in, like, 4 days. So yeah, maybe not super realistic, but that's fine. Alright, let's look at same treatment here. This is getting me 90 coal per month. And the trucks are taking... Wait, I control click on this. About 3 months as well. And they can carry 20 tons. Look at our profit last year. Beautiful. So then, as far as the number of trucks... They're also doing about 7, so I need 13 trucks on this route. And I currently have 7, so I need 6 more. So we're going to clone vehicle. Can I click on that? I can. So there's 13 vehicles on that route. And there we go. So hopefully that can keep up with our coal production. Look at all this traffic. Oh my gosh, what the heck? Why did he go that way? That's so funny. The other question I'm having is, should I make more depots so that trucks have a closer place to go when they break down? I feel like the answer is yes. I don't actually know. But if I have a depot there, that costs me a little bit of money, but that means when trucks break down, they have a closer depot to go to? Again, maintenance is something I really don't understand. You have options with maintenance here. There's a percentage, which I don't know what that means. Like maintenance interval 50%. What does that mean? I don't know what that means. 50% of what? Ah! Can the driver die of dysentery? Definitely not. So you can do a certain number of days, or you can do a certain percentage. Currently they're set to 150 days. I don't know what that means, but I do know what that means. That means every 150 days it'll just add an order to go to a depot. And then yeah, you can also add the schedule, so like in the go-to, I could send it to a depot every time. Or I could like do 2 trips and then send it to a depot, you know, depending on how I see it, but for now I'll just leave it at that 150 days. The money's really starting to roll in too, which is great. Our wood amount is slowly going down, which is what we want. And I think it's time to start working on another route. What other subsidies do we have? That makes a nice amount of money. Which one gives me the most time? November, let's see, March of 55. Okay, Waffing Bridge to Slundinghead. Where is that? These viewports are so big. It's almost not helpful. Okay, so that is mail from Waffing Bridge to Slender. So that's short to medium distance. Is mail even worth very much? Mail. Mail is not amazing, but it would be subsidized. And that's a medium, so I don't think that's a very good route. Because this town is so small, there's not going to be very much mail on that direction. Mail from Wapping Bridge to Plardworth. That's horrible. Passengers from Wapping Bridge to Frontfield. Also short. Mail from Plardworth to Frontfield. Those are all like tiny distances. I think we should come up with our own. So this is oil. Is there oil over here somewhere? Yeah, this one. Oil from here to here. That seems like a pretty good distance. I only have 100 grand, so I don't think I can do much more than that anyway. So let's do that. How much is that going to cost me? Road construction. Oop, I keep hitting hotkeys. I don't know any of the hotkeys here. So if I were to build just a straight road, basically all the way here, that would cost me 22 grand. Okay. Well, let's do it. So that's 20 grand gone. And then we gotta go this way. And this way. Now I think I should put a depot kind of... I'm gonna put 2 depots. Trying to put one along each third. And that's probably the most efficient way to do it, so that they're always within a reasonable distance of a depot. So we'll put one there, and then one maybe here. And then they never have to go super far to a depot, no matter where they are. And then I also think you can add a turnaround here. And that lets trucks turn around if they have to. Like, if they break down here, will they turn around there and go back to this depot? I don't actually know how that works, but... yeah, I guess that's a point, Archcraft. The subsidies are meant for doing that. And I'm going to try a loading bay orientation that's inline. I don't know if... does inline have slower or faster loading? Or... because this has 3 parking spots each. Does this one only have, like, 1? Is that why it's worse? I don't know. Maybe I should do an inline loading bay along with a parking spot loading bay? I don't know. I really don't know. The best way to do this. Oh, yeah, that's the right one. Okay, so this produces... how much? Whoa, that's 26,000 gallons of oil. I have no idea how much a truck does. Does the inline block the road while a truck is using it? You know what? It probably does. It's a good point. Let's just see what happens, though. I need to experiment to learn, but it probably will, and I'll probably have to change that. Okay, so an oil truck can carry 5,500 gallons of oil. So this produces 5 trucks worth a month if 100% was transported, which it won't be. So let's buy... we'll start with 5... oh, crap. Shoot. I didn't do the orders thing. We'll see if I can clone orders on an existing truck, I guess. So full load to here. Unload all. And then can I clone your, like if I'm here. Yes, I can control click on the vehicle to create a shared orders list. Okay, so 33, do the same thing. 34, do the same thing. Okay, that wasn't too bad. And go. And we'll see if the inline loading station just completely clogs up everything. I'm guessing it will. And then do they already have a timetable estimate? Not yet. They probably have to do a trip first. Probably just tells you the last trip. Oh, you only get 2 trucks per thing. So yeah, this is not going to be a good design. Although it might be fine if it can load 2 trucks at once. Once they spread out a little bit. And once this thing fills up with oil. But then they go and park. Yeah, that's not very efficient, is it? I'm gonna have to wait until the trucks get off the space, though, to delete it, which is kind of funny. I guess the other thing I could do... Oh no, because he's stopped in the back, so he doesn't automatically move forward. Interesting. Oh, Chronomus, a rail world. Not a bad idea. I thought about Angel's Infinite Ores 2 for that Factorio run. But I didn't quite feel like that was necessary. Yeah, I need to change this, but we will change it. It's just gonna take a minute. Gotta wait for the trucks to go. I'm also curious to see how much we make from this. This is definitely our longest route so far. I wish there was a distance measuring tool. Currently our farthest one is these two, and they're about the same. I mean, just guesstimating here, this is from corner to... it's like half a screen distance. Whereas this is like far more than half a screen. Okay. Can I finally fix this? I can. And I can always add a second depot if I need it. Alright, what do we get? How much money? Show me the money! $1,800. Nice, 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 nice. Okay, do you have a timetable yet? You don't have the trip back timetabled. I'm gonna need a lot of trucks for this, I'm guessing. I think I want to try a train after this, too. I understand nothing about a train. So, that'll be fun. How's our profit looking? Ooh, look at this. 30 grand a quarter? We're getting rich, boys. Alright, how's, oh, I forgot about this wood route. Oh, this needs more trucks. I don't know how many more, but let's just try 2 more. I'm sure that's profitable, so it's fine. And then this one looks like it's still building up coal. 1260, so I need a few more coal trucks. Set those off. I'll just add 2 for now. The wood is slowly decreasing, so that's good. How's it going, Monsieur Square? Good old Transport Tycoon. Best logistic game of my childhood. Yeah, I wish I had discovered this as a child. I never knew this game existed. I played the heck out of Rollercoaster Tycoon, and I never even heard of Transport Tycoon. And I'm sad I didn't, because I'm having a blast so far. I probably need to end this YouTube video and start the next one, because we're already at an hour and 8 minutes for the YouTubes. So I think we will call it a YouTube episode there. For those of you on YouTube, as always, thank you guys for watching. Let me know what you think in the comments about Open Transport Tycoon Deluxe. It's a mouthful if you don't say the acronym. And yeah, I'll see you guys in the next episode. Thanks for watching.